Consider a moment when a single, minuscule decision is made, and in response, the universe unleashes a massive, overwhelming consequence. In 2003, a small indie film called 1114 took that feeling and turned it into a Rube Goldberg machine of human stupidity. It just needed a clock, a small town called Middleton, and a series of people making the absolute worst choices possible at exactly the same time. 1114 is a pitch-black comedy disguised as a neo-noir thriller. It's a movie about how one reckless moment can quietly line up a dozen disasters before anyone realizes what's happening. Today, we're dissecting why this forgotten gem is one of the tightest scripts of the 2000s, and why it's the ultimate lesson in consequence. The brilliance of 1114 is its geometry. Director Greg Marks doesn't just tell a story, he builds a puzzle and lets us watch him assemble it backwards. Every scene is a corner piece that doesn't make sense until the full picture snaps into place. We start at 11:14 p.m. Jack is driving drunk, hits something, and the chaos begins. But just as we think we understand the who and the what, the movie rewinds. We see the same 20 minutes from a different perspective, then another, then another. Most movies build tension by asking, what happens next? 1114 builds tension by asking, how did we get here? We see a body fall from an overpass. We see a man tripping over a bowling ball in the cemetery. We see a woman preparing herself to be shot by a gun. It treats its characters like billiard balls. You aren't rooting for them to succeed, you're waiting to see how they're going to hit each other. You're scanning the background of every frame, looking for the car from the first scene or the sound of a distant siren. It turns the viewer into a detective, rewarded for paying attention to the minutiae. If you strip away the clever editing, 1114 is really an exploration of panic, the kind where your brain skips logic and jumps straight to survival. Every character in this film starts out as a normal person who reacts to a crisis in the most chaotic way imaginable. This is where the film feels personal and distinct. It captures that specific cold sweat you get when you've messed up and your brain goes into cover-up mode. The irony of 1114 is that almost every disaster in the film could have been avoided if the characters just stopped. But they can't. Everyone is just reacting to the 30 seconds of information they have in front of them and moving toward a collision with their own bad luck. There is something deeply satisfying about a movie that is exactly 85 minutes of pure, lean storytelling. It doesn't waste a frame. It's a reminder that originality doesn't always mean a new idea. Sometimes it just means a new way of looking at a clock. It's a cynical movie, which suggests that we're all just one bad decision away from a prison sentence or a hospital bed. It suggests that even in our most isolated moments of panic, we're part of a larger, albeit messy, tapestry. 1114 is the ultimate butterfly effect movie, where the butterfly is a drunk driver and the effect is a town-wide disaster. Do you think the characters in 1114 are victims of bad luck, or are they exactly where their choices inevitably led them? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.